Hi all, welcome back to more Space Engineers. And today, whoops, so we actually have a grav generator that I put in. It's really the only work I've done off camera. I have decided to update or upgrade the orbital shuttle. We are pretty much out of ice at this point, so the fuel that we have on board is what we have on board. I've got about, I think, close to half a tank left in there. So we have enough fuel to get home. Then we'll have to resupply, wait for it to refuel, and then, the whole bring it back up. But what I'm doing is, let's look at this thing really quick. So, for those who don't know what that is, by looking at it, that is going to be our jump drive. Because, well, going from here to there is about 150 kilometers or so-ish, something like that. For me to travel that distance under power, it will take me probably an hour or so, like an hour and a half, just going out. That's not counting landing time and everything else. So what we're going to do is when we head back down to the planet, we're going to take this thing with us, obviously, and we're going to upgrade it so we can get a jump drive going. What that will allow me to do is that when we get into orbit and get away from the gravity well, we'll actually be able to jump directly to the moon. I'll have to do a blind jump, and those are always so much fun. So, because you're never quite sure what you're going to get when you do that. Generally speaking, it will stop you directly outside of the gravity well at worst case. But yeah, don't always count on that. Early jump drive technology was kind of interesting. I slammed a planet a couple of times, so it happens. All right. So as far as the orbital station is concerned, I need to get the parts together to make the windows. I don't have any girders with me, but I do believe I can make some because I've got a little bit of the iron in the asteroid that we spawned. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Can we make girders? Yes, we can. Okay. Well, let's see. How much iron do we have anyway? Oh, we got almost 4K of iron in there now, so nice. Okay, so I'm gonna have to relocate this thing now. It worked really well for what we needed, or when we needed it there. Unfortunately, now that we have a gravity generator, I am going to have to relocate that little beast. Oh, let's see. Where can we put it? Yes, I can put it over here. Can I put it over here? Maybe not. Alright, so I think what we're going to do then is the first wing we're going to build is going to be the habitation module. Because I need a place to stay. And I think that is going to be probably one of the more vital areas of the base, for obvious reasons. Let's see here. You're feeding down into the conveyor, which feeds down into inventory, which actually makes it really easy. So what I can do is I can pipe it in this way. Alright, how much steel do I have? Okay. First things first. Let's grab those girders. We're going to drop these off. Pick these up. Because what I want to do is I want to get the basics for the windows in place. That way you can see what we're going to do here. Alright, so we're going to do a 3x... Oh, no, we want a 3x2 there. So let's get rid of you. Go back here, grab the windows again. We need the... That's the 1x2s. 2x3s. There we go. And this one we want to go that way. Now I don't remember if I want it to be inverted on these or not. I can never remember. I will remember at some point which way is... Oh, there we go. If I need them inverted or if I need them default. And I know the folks out there are going, oh, how it's always this way. See, I'm trying to remember if the tile is in like this, if that's the inverted, or if it's when the tile is out. Like I said, I don't remember. For as much as I use Windows, I don't actually use them all that frequently. So when I'm using them, I use them a lot. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you out of there. Let's go grab more window because we need the 2x2, which is somewhere over here. 3x3. What happened to the 2x2? Didn't we used to have a 2x2 window? Huh. I thought we used to have a 2x2. Alright. That'll work. So that should give you an idea of what we're looking at for windows. I actually had thought about closing this one off. Because when I put the upgrade modules in on there, it's basically not going to really serve a purpose other than to be a little bit of a detail piece. And that's actually what I want to do with it. I want to make it a detail piece. So, so that closes off the ship. I don't have... I honestly don't have enough glass to finish even one of the big windows. I might have enough to finish one of these guys. What do you need? 115. I do actually have enough to finish you off. And that'll tell me if I've got the right window as well. Now, one of the things that I did run into is when I put the jump drive on this thing, I had to remove some of the lights. So I'm probably going to end up putting some lights on the front of this thing. We will see, though. This should tell me very quickly if I've got the right direction or not. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a little bit more. Now, for the folks who have been asking, I actually had a couple of comments about why didn't I bring a welder, or why didn't I attach a welder to the ship, or put a welder on the station, you know, and let it basically work for you instead of against you. And the real reason why is because honestly, at the time, I hadn't really thought about it. I did consider it. I'm not gonna lie. I did actually think about doing that. What happened was that I decided, because people tend to enjoy the building aspects of the game, or watching the building aspects of the game, I wanted to allow them to see the whole process. And then what I will do, or what I was planning on doing, was once I had everything, was to build a ship to actually do the welding for me, because I use the Twin Industry stuff, so the twin drills, and that's the only mod I have right now. I did not install the full Twin Industry, so I don't have the welders and grinders, but I will be adding the twin welders. And the reason for that is because when I build, I tend to build very large structures. I think everybody knows. There you go. And we want you to be there, but we want inverted. Yep, there. And because of that, the regular welder makes it really, really time consuming. It's actually more time consuming using the regular welder than it is welding it up by hand. So the difference being is that when you weld it up by hand, you have a smaller inventory space, so you end up, you know, it becomes a wash really at the end of the day. But that was the reason behind not having a welder on the ship. I will be adding the twin welder back into the mod list. So for those who don't know what it is, if you head over to my my collections on Steam, I actually have a mods list for Space Engineers, and it is on there. So once I put it back into the game, I'll actually put a link in the description below. So, alright, so this is, I think that's all we can really do up here for right now. Now, did I put a vent in here? I don't remember if I put a vent in. Oh, I so enjoy having gravity in here now. I thought I put a vent in here somewhere. Was that what I was working on? That may have been what I was working on. Let's take a look. Yeah, see, I don't have a vent in here. I thought I did. I have any plates on me? No. Okay, so let's go ahead and all that off there. Let's grab a vent. No, I don't want the vertical. I want air vent. Where did my air vent go? There it is. It's directly in front of you, Hal. Alright, so I need 5 grids, 5 computers. We're going to use this to open up. We're just going to leave that open because we don't have it pressurized, so it's okay. And I will be adding a connector to the whole thing here shortly. Probably not on this flight. What did I say? I need 5 grids. Let's grab 100 of those. I think I need computers too, right? I don't remember everything I need. This is one of the reasons why I don't generally put the windows in until I'm pretty much done with the rest of the build, so I can just get in and out of the build quickly. That's everything. Okay. That's good. How much ice? Actually, how much ice do you have? You have 17k on you still. Alright, so you're not doing much right now, which is fine. We are going to jump in here. Let's refill everything really quick. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump in the ship. We're going to head back to the planet. When we get back down to the planet, what I'm going to do is get the jump drive working. But I'll bring you back when we make it down. That way you can see if I crash and burn or not. Did I leave? Oh, okay. And the ship, the funny thing is where I parked the ship is just outside of the gravity well for the space station. Hey, come on. Let me in. Shoosh. See, even my ship is giving me crap today. Alright. So we can take our helmet off. We've got plenty of oxygen. We are going to spin this beast around, and we're going to start heading back to the planet. So I'm going to go ahead and do the quick cut right here. See if we can get over there without crashing this beast. And we will be right back. Make sure I get you. And we're back. Like I said, I was going to bring you back so you can find out if we crash the ship or not. We're at 10,000 meters and falling, literally. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start our braking maneuver here. Kill our inertial thrusters for now, or inertial dampeners for now. We are 11k out, 8k up, not too bad. Do need to start leveling her off. Basically just feathering the thrusters here. How are we doing? We're at 5,000 meters and falling. and just under 50%. I went ahead and threw that last 30K ice into the generator there. So we are definitely trying to get a little bit of forward momentum here. 3K. At around the 2K mark, I'm going to have to actually turn on my inertial dampeners and leave them on at that point. In fact, let's go ahead and turn those on now so that we can get ourselves a little bit under control there. Because we are going to basically start bleeding hydrogen at this point. Oh, never a good time to get the system lag like that. Alright. So we want to bring this thing in a little bit better than what we've been doing so far. Let's hopefully that should be enough time to decelerate to keep us under control. As long as I have at least one light there on that tank, I'm not going to panic. All right, so we look like we're actually in a pretty good situation at this point. Of course, you know, I say that and that's about when I fall out of the air, so. How are we doing for... Well, we're pretty actually even keeled here. I do need to put a targeting system of some kind or a docking computer on this thing so that we can actually see what we're doing. Just lost our last light there on the tanks, so we want to get us lined up here. And a little bit further. How are we on the alignment here? Looks like we're off just a little bit. I think I need to go back just a touch. Does that look good? And we are down and locked. Oh, ooh, that was close. Okay. Let's take a look at our tanks here that we should be... We've got auto refill turned on, stockpile is turned on. We should, in theory, be pulling hydrogen from the base itself. Actually, we can check that really quickly. Nope, doesn't look like we're pulling from... Doesn't look like we're pulling from the station right now. Alright, so we've made it down. I am not going to stress too much about it. We are going to go... Yeah, let's go here. We're going to go... You're going to go here. So that way we can actually start producing our own oxygen again. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do another quick cut and get this jump drive up and running because I'm going to have to produce a lot of parts. Don't worry, I'll bring you back just in time for us to do at least one jump with it. See you in a bit. And welcome back, everybody. Okay, so as you can see, it is night. We have finished our jump drive. It is fully charged. All of our hydrogen tanks are fully stocked. Pardon me. So the second hydrogen, the large hydrogen thruster here, I've actually toned down to 5% of its output. Basically, it's just there to help do a little bit of control. But we have fully loaded our cargo pod. So I'm not sure if we're going to actually even be able, be able to support our own weight. So, yeah, we're going to do a quick save. Let's save this as Solo 2 just to be sure. Because I have a really bad feeling that this whole thing is about to go boom. So let's try it. Everything is on. Just check. Inertial dampeners are actually on. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. What the hell? What's going on? Okay, what was that about? That was odd. Yeah, see, we keep, for some reason, inertial dampeners are on. Why are we? Alright, so let's reload this. And yes, I know I could do a quick load, but that's okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it was just something with the sim speed. Alright, so we are mostly hovering. Alright. Okay. Oh, you know why? Because this is on override, isn't it? No, that one's off. There we go. Okay, so with that in mind, we are gonna go ahead and lift this beast up, spin her around, because we're gonna go basically vertical here. And up we go. Hopefully. Wow. We're burning a lot of hydrogen. Okay. There we go. So basically what I'm just trying to do is I'm just trying to get out of the atmosphere as quickly as possible. So we're going to go as vertical as possible from here. And I know we have enough oxygen to get, or enough hydrogen to get into orbit. I am not worried about that. And I actually have like 500 or 600k of ice on board, which is why we are so heavy. Alright, so now we're here. Let's go... Nope, that's bad, that's bad. Okay. So we are not anywhere near ready to start cutting our our power. We need to basically wait until we start decreasing in our gravity before we're able to get away from being at full burn. And this is going to take a while. So now that we know we are off the ground and we're okay, I'm going to go ahead and do one last cut. We will come back once we are in orbit because we're going to use the jump drive. Alright, so wait until we're at about 0.9 G and we will try decreasing at that point. Nope, still too soon. Where do we need to be? Maybe 0.75? Because basically what I'm trying to do is save a little bit of the hydrogen there. Nope. Still too heavy. Okay. It looks like we're not going to be able to really cut back until we're at about 0.5 or so. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and we will be right back. Alright, welcome back. We finally got the ship back under control. Everything looks like it's working fine. So... what we're going to do is I've got the waypoint laid in for the station, and we're going to go ahead and jump. It's only about 2.3% of the power or something like that. We have the ability to jump like 2 million kilometers. So let's give it a try, see if it works. 3, 2, 1. All right. I should probably have saved right before I did this, so just in case we slam into the station. Yay! The safety's kicked in and we are okay. Look at that. Okay. Oh, way too fast. Let's bring this beast around. I forgot I had turned off the overrides here. Alright. Oh, so it's nice to know that the jump drive works. We're only 700 meters out. That's not a bad place to be. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. I hope you all had fun hanging out today. I know I sure did. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them down in the section below the video. Should be a link in the description for the video of all the mods that we are using. So as we add more mods, that list will be updated. Right now you have my generic mod list, which has a whole lot of stuff in it. So, oh. So we almost completely overshot that base. That's nice. So now that we have this here, what we're going to be able to do is that means we are going to be able to jump to the moon, which will be next time. So anyway, if you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions, like I said, throw them down in the section below. If you haven't done so already, I do ask that you subscribe, simply because the likes and subscriptions do help the channel to grow, but it also lets me know that you're enjoying the content, and I really want to be producing the content that you enjoy. And there's going to be probably some changes coming up to the channel here shortly. I think by the time you are seeing this, I may have already made the announcement. If not, well, you're getting a spoiler then. I'm planning on... Let's kill the... Yes? Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm planning on changing up the schedule for some of the videos during the week. Most of this change is going to be focused on 7 Days to Die, simply because of the fact that right now 7 Days to Die is basically waiting for its new alpha build to come out, and so that means I'm going to be able to spend more time on other games, so you should be seeing more stuff come out. Like I said, there will be an official announcement of what's going on as far as the changes are concerned here in the near future, if it hasn't already been released. If so, then go check out that video for all the details. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a great day. Yeah. Thanks for stopping in. I really do appreciate all of the likes and support on all of the videos. It's greatly appreciated. So thank you very much. And we will see you all back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, so many windows to do, and I hate doing windows.